Nintendo, not bad, not bad. Could have done way better, but not bad. If you didn't see the Nintendo Switch conference that occurred 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time yesterday, well, you better do so because all the videos and all the contests posted is available on Nintendo's YouTube channel. What's up, everybody? It's that to bring you guys in the video. Shout out to all the people out there: Wolflow, Afterlife Battlefront, Awesome HD, Shokyo, and you know, the PlayStation Brotherhood. You already know who you are, but this is about Nintendo, so I'm not mentioning much of the PlayStation Brotherhood because none of you guys are much Nintendo fans. But anyway, Nintendo Switch. Now, there's a couple questions I want to answer before I move into what my thoughts are about the Nintendo Switch conference. Number one, will I be buying a Nintendo Switch day one? No. According to the conference, what I saw, no. I would not be buying Nintendo Switch day one. I wanted to. I really wanted to, based on the January 12th review, but no, I can't do it. Now, the Switch is not worthy of a purchase day one, and I'll explain why. Because there's one game that automatically destroyed the entire review, just automatically. It looks like a Switch purchase may be 2018. So, with that being said, let's get right down to it. So I'm going to just scan right through because I got to make this video really quick. I got to do some other things. So I'll try to do this in chronological order of the reveal. So number one, Nintendo showed the multiple modes of the Nintendo Switch. There's TV mode. There's I can't remember the other modes. TV mode, you just take the Switch controller and just play it simply on the TV. Okay, you can play it offline off the TV. Okay, you can use one of the Joy Cons just to play the game, or you can use the grip that is attached to the console itself to separate it and start playing it. So there's multiple ways to actually play the Nintendo Switch. 4 ways. I don't know the exact names of it again. I'm just running off the top of my head. Okay, number one was rather unique, and basically what they did is that they just show you their entire history of the controller schemes of the N64, Super Nintendo, NES, GameCube, Wii U, etc., and just show you, hey, look, this is the new console in the generation. Okay, so they show you 4 ways to play. Number 2, they showed you a new game called Arms Up, which basically is sensor based. You know what I'm saying? So basically, to me, all it is Wii boxing. Do you guys remember Wii boxing from Wii Sports? You know what I'm saying? All that. You know, just moving the Joy-Cons left and right, that's going to be a little exhausting. It may be good for the arms, but you're better off lifting weights. You understand? You're better off lifting weights than actually just moving that controller on like an insane clown. So that's all I see is that that's just Wii boxing me. That's all it is. That's all I see. Anyway, rather unique, but nevertheless, it's still Wii boxing. Okay. Number 2, Nintendo showed also another game called Nintendo 1-2 Switch. So basically, what happens is that both your opponents, okay, stare at each other in contact, and basically they just, perform a set of moves in order to beat you in a certain mini game. So there's more research on, there's more explanation on that. I'm not gonna get into that, but go watch it for yourself. Number 3, Nintendo also showed that the Joy-Con will also have some form of get a rumble or HD gamepad capabilities, meaning that you will be able to actually feel the effects when you actually use the Joy-Con. Like this guy showed that, you know, if you shake the Joy-Con, you'll be able to feel like you're shaking a cup of ice water. Like you feel ice cubes moving back and forth while you're moving the Joy-Con. There's a huge amount of sensitivity in the rumble feature, you know, the vibration feature, you know, that's in every controller, you know, since the N64. Okay, remember that rumble pack that was attached to the N64 controller? That was what we're looking at right here. So it was rather unique, and I think that's pretty cool, actually. A gimmick, but that is actually very unique. If you could actually incorporate that in a lot of games, you know, it can rather make it more lively. So I have to give it Nintendo. That may be a gimmick, but that's a rather interesting concept. You know what I'm saying? Actually customizing vibrations and rumble features. You know, you go see that feature also on their YouTube channel. Okay, now this is where Nintendo starts showing all the games for the Nintendo Switch. The big first game they showed, and I'm trying to do this in chronological order because I can't remember the top of my head because I just woke up. So please forgive me if I have a foggy mind. But I believe the first game they showed, besides Arms Up and Nintendo 1-2 Switch, the big games was the new confirmation Mario game called Super Mario Odyssey. Now, Super Mario Odyssey to me looks fantastic. Looks great. Looks great. There's a lot of features, a lot of old school features from Super Mario Bros. 3 I see in here, but also a lot of new features. If you guys didn't see that trailer, you guys need to go watch it. But one new feature that looks awesome in Super Mario Odyssey is that Mario is able to throw his cap, throw it, and bounce on it. Okay, as a as a way to get across very long distances, and it's fantastic. In Super Mario Odyssey's location, okay, setting, should I say, is worldwide, meaning that it's basically a sandbox Mario game, like you said in the trailer. You're going everywhere. You're going in the woods. You're going in the oceans. You're going in space, like Mario Galaxy. You're going in cities, interacting with human beings. You know, it kind of gets. Like, when I saw that setting where Mario started in the city, I was getting that Sonic Adventure vibe a little bit. If you know what I'm saying, like an actual animated character with human beings. I got that Sonic Adventure vibe. I don't know about you guys, but I kind of got that little vibe there. So that was cool. That was the first game. Number two, the second game. Well, that's the third game now. Go watch the trailer for yourself. It speaks volumes. The colors are fantastic. The graphics are fantastic. And I think it's running Unreal Engine 4. I'm not sure. Next game. The next game was Xenoblade 2. Xenoblade Chronicles 2 was confirmed. Now, this is the sequel to Xenoblade Chronicles, not Xenoblade. And what's it called again? I don't play a Wii U, but what's it called? Xenoblade something on the Wii U. I forgot what the name of the Xenoblade game was. But anyway, Cross X, whatever it's called for the Wii U, there's a Xenoblade game for the Wii U, and that Xenoblade game is different from the Xenoblade Chronicles. Okay, that's a totally different franchise. Okay, Xenoblade Chronicles. Actually, I'm gonna look this up right now because I should know this. You know what I'm saying? I should know this. Quick Google search for me. I should know this. Xenoblade Chronicles X. Okay, that was what it was called. I should know that, man. Anyway, so Xenoblade Chronicles X, but this is Xenoblade Chronicles 2. So this is gonna be a direct sequel to Xenoblade. Well, not a direct sequel, but this will be a sequel to Xenoblade Chronicles. Now, the question is, will we see characters like Shulk and the entire crew from the first Blade Chronicles? That'll be fantastic. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, it's going to be fantastic, and I'm looking forward to it. So, you know what I like to do? I really hope, and with this release of Xenoblade Chronicles X, I would like, oh, sorry, not Xenoblade Chronicles X, Xenoblade Chronicles 2, I would like for them to release Xenoblade Chronicles Remaster. That would be cool, because I don't want to buy a Wii copy of Xenoblade Chronicles. I could play on Dolphin Emulator, but I like to see a remastered version for the Wii. Now, because I'm not interested in buying Xenoblade Chronicles for the new 3DS, because it's really the inferior version, and I don't want to buy a Wii version, and I'm not in the mood to start customizing the Dolphin version of, you know, or try to say customize Xenoblade Chronicles to work on Dolphin. I'm not in the mood for that. I would like an actual remastered version of Xenoblade Chronicles on 60 frames per second on the Nintendo Switch. So that'd be cool. That's number 5. Number 6, there was a confirmation from Sega that they were going to release a lot of games, okay, in the future, and actually maybe announce them later this year. Okay, we know Sonic Mania is coming to PS4. I think also Xbox One. I'm not sure about Wii U, but PS4 for is Sonic Mania is coming. I think also PC. Okay, that's one game that's coming. But Sega will be mentioning more confirmation of games coming out this year, whether it be published or developed. And in fact, also the producer here, or the CEO of Nintendo, I think, maybe another producer, has stated that Nintendo has 80 games in development for the Nintendo Switch. The problem is they never specify whether all these games are coming out this year. Okay, so highly doubt it. Okay. Number 9. Now, this is where I am going to tell you why I'm not buying a Nintendo Switch day one. Shin Megami Tensei got confirmed, and it looks like it's Shin Megami Tensei 5. I can't read Japanese, and I've been actually rather lackluster in my Japanese because I haven't been studying and whatnot. But when I read that title, and actually when I saw that trailer pop up, when I hear the bell sound and the rather, you know, the rather sinister like music that was playing in the background, and the pentagram, the satanic pentagram I was showing in that trailer, that's that 25th anniversary. I was like, this is Shin Megami Tensei. This is Shin Megami Tensei. This is Atlas, and it says 25th anniversary. What games have a 25th anniversary? What game can be this long? Shin Megami Tensei. Shin Megami Tensei has been out for 25 years. Now, not here in America, but in Japan, it's been out for 25 years. Okay, but here in America, again, the Shin Megami Tensei franchise is not 25 years old. I think it's actually rather 15 to 20, or actually no, maybe it's, I don't know. But anyway, I'll keep it wrong. Actually, no, I think it's like 15 anniversary here. But anyway, the point remains is that we are getting a new Shin Megami Tensei game. And when that trailer showed, I recognize a lot of the demons and whatnot. And then, of course, if you play Persona, you notice that a lot of those demons are in Personas, and they're called Personas. So in Persona, those demons, those things are called Personas, and in Shin Megami Tensei, they're called demons. But they're the exact same. So I recognize Oso, I recognize Mara, I recognize Leon Sidhe, I recognize Jack Frost. Who else was it? I recognize Chuchulan. Who else? Titania, and some other ones out there. Okay, that are not on top of my head. But the point remains, I saw a lot of the demons in Shin Megami Tensei. I was like, this is going to be fantastic. This is going to be amazing. And I decided I will not be buying the Switch until Shin Megami Tensei 5, I guess it's called. A lot of people are saying it's Shin Megami Tensei 5, the new installment, because you guys know Shin Megami Tensei 4 is on the 3DS. And it looks like that's going to be the case there. It looks like Shin Megami Tensei is owned now by Nintendo. It's just being sold on Nintendo's platforms. And Persona is staying on PlayStation platforms. So I got the best of both worlds. You know what I'm saying? So for me as a gamer this year, it's still going to be fantastic. I'm not buying barely any games this year at all. I only have Yooka-Laylee, Persona 5, and the other game is Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy. I got day one. All the other games I'm not buying until Black Friday of this year, 2017. So because I'm a busy gamer. So that being said, Shin Megami Tensei will be a day one purchase alone with my Nintendo Switch, and depending on the release, not even Super Mario Odyssey would be a day one purchase. Also, Splatoon 2, and actually, I can't believe I didn't mention this at the beginning. Splatoon 2 actually was the first main games that was confirmed in Nintendo Switch. Sorry, guys, I'm stuttering a lot because again, my mind is foggy and I'm exhausted. But anyway, Splatoon 2 was confirmed. I guess I'll be picking up Splatoon 2. Okay. As you guys know, I don't care about the Wii U at all. But Splatoon 2 would have a sequel confirmed. This is fantastic. Also, Nintendo had confirmed Mario Kart 8 Deluxe for the Nintendo Switch. Nintendo Switch. Come on, let's get it out there. Get out. Okay? So, this is good news. Mario Kart 8. I'm so glad. Never bought it. Okay? Mario Kart 8 coming to the Nintendo Switch. This is fantastic because, again, when did Mario Kart 8 come out? 2014, right? 2014 the game came out. So the games is going to be what, 3 years this year, or maybe 2015. I can't remember when Mario Kart 8 came out, but the point remains is that Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is coming out, and this is fantastic. My question is, will the servers be shared between Wii U owners and Nintendo Switch owners? If you have Mario Kart 8 for the Wii U and you have Mario Kart 8 for the Switch, will both of us be able to play? Like Wolflow has Mario Kart 8 for the Wii U, I have Mario Kart 8 for the Switch. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Edition for the Switch, and we'll both be playing online. Will that be able to be performed? That's my question. So that looks fantastic. Nevertheless, okay, I hope it turns out to be great. Nevertheless, I will be getting that. But again, I will not be purchasing my Switch until Shin Megami Tensei 5 comes out, okay, or Shin Megami Tensei for the Nintendo Switch comes out. And lastly, I think what was also confirmed was Fire Emblem Warriors. That this actually ticked me off. This honestly is ticking me off. Koei Tecmo. My biggest issue with them is all they're making is Warrior games. That's all they're making. That's all they're making. Now, when I first saw that come out, I was like, oh, we got a new Warriors game coming out. And I was like, oh, Fire Emblem. So, okay, this is Fire Emblem Warriors. I literally said that in the beginning. I was like, come on, man. Seriously. We need a new mainline Fire Emblem game for the home console. We don't need no Warriors games. We don't need that anymore, man. We don't need that. I don't want a Warriors game. I'm tired of Warrior games, man. That's literally a market that they are just oversaturating. You know, you want to know a franchise or a genre of games that the Japanese market are oversaturating in? Musou games. I mean, do you know how many Musou games that came out in the last 2 years alone? Berserk is coming out this year. We had Musou Stars. We have Dynasty Warriors, some expansion pack. We had romance franchise. We had What else is there? There's so much more out there. I just can't name the top of my head. I'm just not woke. I'm sorry, guys. I wish my brain was working better, but there's so many Muso games that came out within the last 2 years. It's not even funny. It's not funny. Anyway, so that being said, I think this third-party support, EA came out and said that they're bringing a FIFA game to the Nintendo Switch. What else? Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. I can't remember, but I don't know if it's going to be a launch title or not. I've heard rumors at first, but I guess it is coming to the launch title. Oh, it is coming to the launch title. Just looking at it right here. Yeah, it is becoming a launch title. And, yeah, there you go. So I want to confirm this again. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a launch title. Yeah, so we'll launch alongside the Nintendo Switch. But that's pretty much it. So that pretty much is the basics of Nintendo Switch. Nintendo's going to have a Treehouse event for, I guess, today and also maybe tomorrow. And basically, just give your thoughts. Maybe the whole week. I have no clue what the time frame is for the Treehouse event. But go out and do a research for yourself. But otherwise, that is what I see for the Nintendo Switch. One big issue I have with Nintendo Switch, though, is their launch lineup is terrible. So I don't care about Nintendo Switch until Shin Megami Tensei 5 comes out. But otherwise, Nintendo, this is way better than the Wii U. This is way better. This is way better, but it's still not amazing. Also, one more thing I want to also chime in on that I dislike was that they confirmed that the battery life will be from 2.5 hours to 6 hours. That is problematic. And you know, this peripheral will be this peripheral is basically the console. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, since Shin Megami Tensei is not being a launch lineup and is no doubt not coming out this year, it's going to be a 2018 release. You're looking at maybe a Shin Megami Tensei Nintendo Switch bundle. If the Nintendo can do that, a Shin Megami Tensei Nintendo Switch bundle, that's a day one buy for me, no doubt. Straight. I mean, it's a day one buy for me, period. Because I'm a big fan of Shin Megami Tensei, and I'm currently playing Shin Megami Tensei for Apocalypse for the 3DS. But otherwise, yes, this Nintendo needs to get on the ball with that. Atlas really needs to get on that ball. But they had confirmed that the development of that game just started this year. So that should tell you something. But God forbid this game comes out 2019. Hey, I don't care how long it takes. I promise, and I solemnly swear, to my YouTubers out there, I mean my subscriptions and my subscribers out there, I will not buy a Nintendo Switch until Shin Megami Tensei 5 or Shin Megami Tensei for Nintendo Switch comes out. Okay, period. I promise. I really mean it. I will not be touching it. Okay. Also, there was a few more things I was going to end this video, but Nintendo Switch will have a charged online service. That's right. So all you Nintendo fans out there who say, "Oh man, we don't have to pay for online," but now you're going to be paying for online. Yep, you're going to be paying for online for multiplayer games. Yeah, sucks. It sucks that you have an Xbox One, a PS4, and a Nintendo Switch. You're going to be paying 3 online fees at the same time. Not me, though. I just fill out surveys and I get free PSN codes and whatnot. So I'm an intelligent individual. And I also got a PSN 12-month code for the PlayStation 4 when I bought the Slim. So, yeah, I'm secure for a whole year. Actually, I'm secure for 2 years. So, yeah, 2019 for the PS4. And PC Gaming Master Race. Anyway, so you're going to be paying an online fee for Nintendo Switch. Now, they never confirm how much you're going to be paying. Looks like a base price in competition with Xbox and Sony, $50 or $60 or $70, whatever it may be. Around that amount, you're going to be paying a fee. Now, I don't know if they'll say, okay, you can play certain games online without a charge. I don't know if this charge fee is going to apply to every single game, all games that have an online feature. You know what I'm saying? Or, you know, some games will be able to be played online for free. Maybe you'll get, of course, access to, like, you know, Miiverse or whatnot, if is part of the system, and other types of peripherals and, you know, voice chat and whatnot. But otherwise, yeah, it is what it is. And a lot of things were actually not shown at that reveal. They didn't talk about the party chat. Didn't talk about other things, but party chat will be available. But we don't know if this party chat will be very similar to that of Xbox or Sony, where you just bam, you can play any game you want, any game you want. I'm currently playing Ultra Street Fighter 4, Street Fighter 5, as well as Shin Megami Tensei 4 Apocalypse for 3DS. And yeah, I can just play. I can just have voice chat when I play those games. So I'm curious if there will be voice chat for those games. So hopefully there will be. Otherwise, hey, it is what it is. So Nintendo Switch, my final grade for the Nintendo Switch reveal, I'm going to give it a I know Shokyo said that this was the worst review ever in gaming history. Um, mm, it's really hard. It's really hard. I'm borderline between two letter grades. I'm going to give it a. I'm gonna give it. I'm gonna give Sony. I'm gonna give it. Sorry, Nintendo a B minus. A B minus for the review. B minus for the reveal and for the games. But the lineup for the games at launch is terrible. So with that being said, does this entice anyone to get a Nintendo Switch day one? No. So and if you heard that Steam notification, just hey, somebody send me a message. So otherwise, Ghost, thank you so much for tuning in this video. You guys have a great day. God bless you. And also, non-gaming related, one more week to the inauguration of Donald Trump, which he actually says 6 hours and several hours later. Anyway, 6 days and several hours later. Anyway, that is being said. So you guys have a great day. Nintendo Switch, okay. But again, until Ship Me Nintendo 5 gets confirmed, I won't be picking it up. Peace.